Fani Kayode shares Buhari's past comments where he sympathized with Boko people and called for Sharia, following the statement of Mr. Charles Ogbu, where he said it is difficult to win the war against terrorism where the soldiers fighting it and the terrorists themselves share the same commander-in-chief. Mr. Fani Kayode, who was the former Minister of Aviation, has reacted. Mr. Kayode, who in response to what Ogbu said, which he made available through his verified Twitter handle, shared a complied comment of President Buhari on Sharia law and Boko people in the past when he was still in the opposition. From the statement, President Buhari has in the past expressed his strong belief for Islam and why Sharia law should be allowed in Nigeria. Also, on Boko people, Mr. Buhari said in the past that Boko should be pampered and not killed as it was on injustice. It could be recalled that the Boko people has been a serious issue in Nigeria since 2006. And one of the comments the President Buhari made then when he was in opposition, the comment says, "I will continue to show openly and inside me the total commitment to the Sharia movements all over Nigeria." Another one says, "The declaration of state of emergency to fight these Boko people in 3 northern states is a grave injustice against the north." Another of the statements which says, "Why should Christians be concerned when Muslims cut off their cut off their limbs off their hands? After all, the limbs cut off are Muslims once. We cannot be blackmailed into killing the Sharia idea. Sharia must be spread all over Nigeria." And another of his statements which he made said, No, Abacha did not steal Nigeria's money." Another is saying that Boko members should be pampered and given VIP treatment, not killed. It is injustice to kill them. Another of his statements, "I can die for the cause of Islam if necessary. We are prepared to fight another civil war." Those were his comments. Another of his comments is, "Muslims should only vote those who will promote Islam. We are more than the Christians if you had our Muslims brothers in the south." That means if you had them, they on the north, of course, they know that their numbers, they have a large numbers. And if they now had the Muslims, their Muslim brothers in the south, that they are more than them. These are his words. These are his words. I think he needs to come and tell us, oh, I said this out of ignorance or I was misquoted, because these are his words that they brought out. Nobody made up these words. So why is it that the supporters are not saying all of these things? So why do you expect them to even be able to combat or to win the war against these Boko people? Serious. Following the statement of Mr. Charles Ogbu, where he said that it is difficult to win the war against all these people, then why the army people share the same commander-in-chief with them? So guys, you've heard it all. People have been making reference to this particular statement that, touching these people, is trying to, it's an injustice to the north. It's all about north, that they are not really dealing with all these Boko people. Before he came on board, when the other government was fighting these people, he believed that they are targeting at the northern people. Just the same way this S-men have been saying, oh, this Amotekun of a thing is because of the Fulani S-men. That is why they are creating it, just to get at them. At the end of the day, is the same governor not have backed the Amotekun, because they don't even have case. All those who are shouting, hey, the South-West governors, they didn't do their due diligence. They did this and that. They ought to have done the necessary things. They have to put everything in proper perspective. And that 2 wrongs cannot make a right. That even if all those outfits in the north created like ISBA and JTF, if they did them, wrongly, that doesn't mean that the Southwest should follow the same suit and all of that. Where are those people? Forgetting that the primary aim of this whole thing is just to protect lives and properties. So the same way, he felt that, dealing with all these Boko people is as a result of targeting at the north. That is just what they are always talking about. And let's hear what Nigerians are really saying concerning all of these things. Someone says, a terrorist as a president. Thanks to Yoruba that led us to this mess. They voted him to power because of selfish interest for 2023, which they can't achieve till 2031, except Niger split. Someone say, imagine, that is why the killing of Christians will never stop in the northern parts of the country, because no matter how it is, government will never see it as an act of evil. Imagine northern Christians hold a prayer for Nigeria's unity, while some fanatics Muslims in the north wanted to turn everybody to Muslim by force or you die. Everybody is doing what everything they like. Woman's life is nothing to them. What is the cause of the fight between US and Iran? Is it not you kill my people, I will kill yours? American president value is citizens' life. Unlike African countries, is the other way around. It's the other way around. But one day, all this will become a story. Either we stay together or we go in a separate way. One out of the two. Someone say vividly know that Buhari and his kinsmen are behind this Boko people. They form Boko to hijack the presidency. And someone is asking a question here that why did Nigerians quickly forget such serious statements and went ahead to vote him into power? Well, you people are playing dearly for such mistake. You are paying. You are paying dearly. Someone say this is serious, so we are in serious trouble. Nigeria simply do not know the type of leader they want. Any kingdom fighting against itself will never stand. That's why Buhari's government has not been able to bring Boko people to an end, because he and his agents are strongly behind it. Any institutions trying to defeat Boko people will be likened to building a castle in the air. And someone says, this year, God will expose the enemies of Nigeria. You know, it's a pertinent question that somebody asked, that with all of these statements made by this man, and yet people still went ahead to vote for him. Some people are like, oh, they felt he has repented, they felt oh, this and this and that. People just wanted change. Honestly, there would have been alternatives, but people didn't really look at those alternatives because they believed that they never had structures. Of course, if you felt that the PDP wasn't the way out, then all that other alternatives, people will not look at them. And I think that was what really happened. So, and for the fact that the Southwest jointly supported them, and that was how he got it. Because like I always say, with all the billions of votes that they say usually get, why did he not win? Until when these people from the Southwest joined them. And at the end of the day, are they not paying for it? Are they not paying for it? The president's wife is always coming out to say, oh, this and that, things are not really going on well, things are not this and that. But they can't even do anything because they know that if they want to just to try her, she will definitely, a lot of things will really come up. So if she's talking from that angle that, you know, she's part of the government, and yet those people who are not even, they are not part of the government will be saying whatever they don't even understand, whatever they don't know. They would have even termed that, oh, maybe she has collected some money from her opposition, that is why this and that. Or, oh, the husband has already blocked the loopholes that all these looters usually get money from. So that is why she's paying. She's really angry about the whole thing. So the question is that people knew all of this, and yet people up till now, a lot of people are not even backing down. They believe, oh, PDP is whatever. Okay, the other alternatives, they will tell you, oh, this one does not know anything, does not have structures. Like I always ask, the ones who really have the experience, all of them, they have been in government, yet they cannot achieve anything. They cannot achieve anything from A to Z, right from time of independence. See, date, all of them, they have that experiences. Yes, they can't even do anything. It's all about themselves. It's all about themselves. Then why are we together in the first place? But one thing that is even complicating the whole issue is that even if we divide Nigeria today, of course, maybe we need to go and be facing our problems in each region. At least you know how to tackle it, because all of those people working in government, who have been in government, they will still go to their various regions to go and be committing all these atrocities, because to me, the majority of them are demons, principalities and powers. They will still go to all of those places and begin to do the same thing. So at least if the one Nigeria is not working, let them even go to their dissing, so that they will be able to tackle it. At least even the masses would have even gotten the experience that, oh, this is what has been happening, you know, where Nigeria is still Nigeria, you know, that is what they might be referring to. If the masses will be able to get the understanding at that time, they will have an experience. They will know that, okay, these are the things that these guys were doing when they were, you know, when the Nigeria was just together. So they themselves, if really they want to ask, they will know that, okay, you can't bring the same old idea into this new region, even as we are starting at different levels. That is only if the masses will be able to remember all of those things. Just like somebody asked the question that with all of these comments from the Buhari, the president, yet people still went ahead. That people do forget easily. Do you know one thing? I just believe that they've been able to destabilize the people. They've been able to use all manner of things, religion, sentiments, and what is it called? Poverty. And that's why people tend to forget. People tend to forget. Even the ones that are really, that can even eat 3 square meal a day, they still want some things. You know, they want favor. Just to garner favor from all these politicians. And that's why most of the time, they don't even know what they are doing. You can imagine the case of Oshomole and Eze-Iyamu. He discredited Eze-Iyamu. And yet, all the Oshomole's friends, that all of them discredited Eze-Iyamu, they still came together and say, oh, Eze-Iyamu, we want to bring him back. All of those things that they have said, you know, they've forgotten all of that. What of them bad the masses? Are the masses still going to be looking at them, doing all of those things, playing the people like Ludo game? So guys, let's hear your own take concerning this comments made by the president when he was in opposition, that this man has brought out, Fani Kayode has been able to share again, that you guys should hear what this man has said in the past. So how do you think he's going to do better in this dispensation with these Boko people? Leave your comments below and let's hear your thoughts. Thank you very much. Bye.